Welcome to Pilates with Sierra. Thanks for joining me for this 15-minute full body strengthening video. As you can see, I'm currently 26 weeks pregnant here, so we'll be going at my own level, but feel free to make it easier or harder for yourself following my modifications and taking breaks if you need them. Grab your mat or just a space where you can move your body, and let's get started. We're going to start with a roll down, so take a big breath in. Breathe out, nod your chin to your chest and slowly roll your body down towards your feet. Take a nice big breath in here and breathe out. Draw your abdominals in and slowly roll back up, rolling those shoulders down and back. We're going to do 2 more. Breathe in, breathe out, rolling down. All the way to the floor, feeling that stretch in the back of the legs. Breathe in, breathe out, draw the belly button in and slowly stack that spine up and rolling those shoulders back. Nice, last one, breath in, breathe out, slowly rolling down, bending those knees if this is a little bit sore in the back, just hanging there, relaxing the head. Breathe in and breathe out, slowly roll back up, shoulders down. Nice. We're going to come down onto the mat now, so you can take a roll down and come into our hands and our knees. We're going to do our happy cat, angry cat stretch here. So having a nice neutral spine, nice and long, you're going to lift in the belly button and arch that spine. Breathing in here and then breathing out, relaxing the shoulders. Take your head and your tailbone towards the ceiling and feel a nice light stretch there. Breathe in, breathe out, 2 more. Scooping in that tummy, lift the belly button away from the floor. Breathe in and breathe out, taking it the opposite direction without arching too much here in that lower back. Last one, breathing in, scooping that tummy. Nice. And breathing out, relaxing the shoulders, head towards the ceiling, tailbone towards the ceiling. And then coming into a neutral spine where you have a long line from the tip of your head out through your tailbone. We're going to do a 4-point kneel here. So taking one hand and one foot, you can take your right hand, right foot, and extend them away from the body. Good, not moving those hips. Breathe in and breathe out, lower down. Other side. So breathing in, breathing out. Try the left hand, right foot. Extending away from the body. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice work. Good, so you're going to extend that opposite arm, opposite leg, and see how I'm not moving my torso. It's staying nice and still, and it's just the arm and the leg floating away. Shoulders down, breathing out as you extend. Breathe in when you hold, and breathe out as you come back in. Nice, good. Couple more here. Breathing out, extending that arm away, drawing those abdominals in. Breathe in and breathe out, come back. Nice work. Other side, left hand, right leg. Good. Extending away, breathing in and breathing out. Nice work. Opening those knees and coming to sit back on those heels into a nice shell stretch. Good. Relaxing the head. Taking a big breath in through the nose and breathing out here. Good. Feeling that nice release in the lower back. Great work. Last breath here. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice. We're going to come into a hamstring stretch now. So sitting onto your bottom, reach those feet out in front of you. You can either have them pointed or flexed. And then you're going to be sitting up nice and tall. Good. You're reaching forward, lengthening through the spine as you reach towards those toes, feeling a little hamstring stretch here. Now, if this is getting a little bit tight in your lower back, you can bend one knee in and just stretch through one leg, as I will show you here. Nice. So if it is a little bit sore in the lower back, you can do this modification here. Just keeping that breathing nice and calm in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. And then sitting up. Nice. We're going to come into our ab series now. So scooching forward on the mat and we're going to lay down. Nice. Relaxing the shoulders and taking your hands down by your side. Good work. Now from here we're going to come into some toe taps. So I want you to draw in the belly button and lift one leg at a time into tabletop. Nice work. Now, making sure that back's not arching, you're going to breathe in as you lower one toe towards the ground and breathe out as you lift up. Breathe in as you lower the other toe down and breathe out as you lift up. Good, so you're hinging from your hip and not your knee. Nice. Breathing in as you lower down, making sure that spine isn't arching or moving, and breathing out as you come back up. Breathing in as you lower, draw the belly button in towards the spine, breathe out as you come up. Other side, breathe in as you lower, and breathing out. Nice work. Good. If you need a little break, you can hug those knees in and do a little rock side to side. Again, taking this break whenever you need. Good, we're going to come into some ab prep. So you can either have your feet down on the floor or they can be up into tabletop. So floating those legs up if you can. You're going to breathe in here, breathe out, looking towards those knees, and breathe in as you lay down. Again, 5 here, breathing out as you sit up and breathe in as you lower. Again, feet on the ground if you need it a little bit easier for your lower back. And we're going to do 2 more here, breathing out as you sit up and breathe in. Last one, breathing out. And breathing in, relaxing those shoulders. We're going to come into single leg extension now. So if you need a break, have one. Otherwise, as you sit up, you're going to extend one leg long and breathe in as you lay down. Breathe out, extend the other leg and breathe in as you lay down. You can do this with your feet on the floor. Breathing out and in and just extending one leg long. Nice. And in. To make it a little bit easier on the lower back, you can take your leg a little bit higher towards the sky if you need it, or if you want a bit more of a challenge, you take the leg lower towards the floor. Very good. Nice work, and hug those knees into your chest and take a little rock side to side. Great work, everyone. We're going to come into a crisscross now, so hands underneath the head there. Again, feet on the floor or up into tabletop. Hold those abdominals in, breathe out, reach one elbow up to the opposite knee and breathe in as you lay down. Breathe out the other side as you extend the opposite leg. Nice. So you can do this without extending the legs and just keeping them in tabletop. Otherwise, a bit more of a challenge, you can extend that opposite leg as you draw the rib cage up towards the knee. Nice. Breathing out as you crisscross, getting those obliques here. Nice. Again, reminder, you can do this with your feet on the floor. Good. We're going to go for the last one. Breathing out, really get that twist through the torso, holding here and laying down. Last one, holding, breathing in, breathing out. And you can hug your knees in. Good job. Nice work, everyone. We're going to come into a spine twist stretched after this. So feet on the floor, hands out by your sides. And you're going to slowly lower your knees over to one side and your head to the opposite direction. And just feeling it nice, gentle stretch through your lower back. Nice work, and lifting those knees up, and we take them over to the other side, head to the opposite direction, and just taking nice big breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth here. Good. And bringing those legs up. Nice work. We're going to come into some bridging now. So hands down next to your hips there, shoulders relaxed. From here, you're going to tilt the tailbone. Good. Slowly lift those hips up to the sky. Take a breath in here and breathe out slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Lower your spine down from your ribcage down to your hips. Nice. So imagine there's a blueberry under your spine and you breathe out. Squish the blueberry as you lift those hips up towards the sky. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly lower down. We're trying to start activating those glutes. So breath in, breath out. Squeeze the glutes. Good. Slowly lift up towards as high as you can without arching that back. Breath in and breathe out, lower. 2 more. Breathing in, relax the shoulders, breathe out. Good. Tilt that tailbone and slowly lift up. Breathe in and breathe out, lower. Nice. Last one. Breathing out. Squeeze the bottom as you draw those hips up. Breathing in here. Breathing out. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Slowly lower that spine back down. Nice work. We're going to roll onto our side now and get into some side laying glutes. So from here, you lay your arm out long. You can either put a little pillow underneath your head or you can just lay your head onto your arm, whatever's comfortable for you. Keep a nice little lift under that waist and bend those knees in. Hips are stacked. Good, you're going to take that top leg and extend it nice and long. We're going to do 5 pendulums, swinging forward, breathing in and breathing out, drawing it back in line with the body. 4 more, breathing in and breathing out. Squeeze the bottom and draw it back in line. Good, you're going to go for 3 more, breathing out. Don't take it behind you too far because we don't want to tilt those hips. Nice, we're going for 2 more. Breathing in as you sweep that top leg forward, breathing out, flexing if you want, and activating that glute. And circles 8 each way. Nice. Breathing in and breathing out, trying not to wobble those hips, and just tracing the inside of a bowl here. Good work. Few more. Good. And the other way. Good. 8, 7, 6. Squeezing that glute. 5, 4, shoulders down. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do a leg lift here. Nice for 5. Lifting and lowering. Breathing out as you lift. Breathe in as you lower for 3 more. Breathing out and in. 2. Nice. And 1. Good job. Coming down. Give it a little pat or a rub if you need. And we are going to come onto the other side. So bringing those knees up and over, and we'll come and set ourselves up this way. Nice, arm nice and long. Good, head either on the cushion or on your arm. Little lift under your waist and making sure those hips are stacked. Nice work. We're going to come into our pendulum. So top leg extends long. You breathe in as you sweep the leg forward. Breathe out, flex and pull the heel back. Nice. 4 more. Breathing in as you go forward, shoulders down. Breathe out, pull back. 3 more, breathing in as you come forward and breathing out, come back. Nice. 2 more, breath in, lengthening the leg and breathe out. Good work. Last one, breathing in and breathing out. Good. We come into circles now, so extending that leg long, shoulders down, and we do 8 each way. Breathing in and breathing out. They're not too big. Keep them nice and contained so it's not too big that the hips wobble. Good. And we go the other way. Breathing in and breathing out. 7, 6. Keep going. 5. Draw those abdominals in. 3, 2, 1. And we come into leg lifts. So extending the leg up and down. Nice. 5 and 4. Shoulders down. 3. Keep drawing those abdominals in. 2 and 1. Nice work. And then coming down again, giving it a little pat, and we're going to come onto our back and do a nice glute stretch here. Good. So crossing one ankle over the opposite knee and then drawing that knee in towards your chest. You should be feeling a nice big stretch in that glute. Good work. If this is a bit tricky, you can put your feet on the floor and then just slightly push that knee away. Good. Taking a big breath in here, breathing out. And this is the alternative for a nice little bit of an easier stretch. Good. Just relaxing those shoulders. We'll do another big breath in here and breathing out. Let's change over legs. So cross the opposite ankle over the other knee and draw the knees in towards your chest again. You can either do this one or the one with the feet on the floor. Good. Relaxing the shoulders and just taking your time to breathe in through your nose and breathing out through your mouth, feeling that nice big stretch. Great work. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice. Good work, everyone. So we're going to come roll up to standing now. So just making your way onto your hands and your knees and tuck those toes under, pressing back so you're in this nice little crouch position. And then you're going to lift the pelvis up towards the sky. Keep hanging over those legs. Bend your knees if you need a little bit of break in the lower back. And then breath in here. Breathe out, scoop in the tummy, bend those knees, draw the tummy button in as we roll up to standing and roll those shoulders down. We're going to do shoulder roll just for 5 times here. So breathing in and breathing out, roll them back for 5. Breathing out 4, keep nice and long through the body. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, everyone. Thanks for moving your body with me today. Here are some other videos you might be interested in if you have time now or to save for later. If you enjoyed this video, then feel free to subscribe to stay connected. Have a great day!